Hello driver, just a reminder that you must disable the auto announcements in the train monitoring system before entering the TSN. That's fun. By navigating to the audio announcements page, you're pressing F2 on the FMS pad. This is done to prevent the system from announcing incorrect information. As is always from Gatwick Airport. Those were words. I'm not going to read any more of those. I'm just going to open the doors. I hope they opened. Did they? Did those doors opened? There we go. Those doors have opened. Right, cab not in service. Yeah, we're driving the 460. Excellent. Right, let's sign in. As you do. Right, audio announcement. Auto. Off. Main menu. We are driving train service number 0092 to London, Victoria. Excellent. And now I must bring up this. 710440. Okay. 71. Enter. Okay, and then when that's done, SU 0440. There we go. This should make us, is it 1A47? I can't remember now. 1 Alpha 47? Yeah, 1 Alpha 47. Okay. So, right, let's finish setting up. Timeless bonus. Platform duties are complete. I'm not done, though. Alright, shut the doors. 313 coming in. It's very nice. Drop the HUD. I'm going to bring F5 up so I can see what my speed is for a minute. And now, the big thing, of course. As you can see, a 313 is coming in. This is not a standard scenario in the slightest. I have edited this one to include extra stock and the liveries. Oh yes, we're driving the Emirates one right now, so that is fun. I've stuck the liveries in because Master Key Simulations have released the advertising liveries for free on their Facebook page. So I've installed them and I've edited this scenario to include them. So we are driving the Emirates train, and this is one of the best reskins I have ever seen. This is amazing. Yeah, very resource intensive. That's why I've turned one setting down, just so we can survive a bit longer. So that's fun. That's always fun. They're nice and easy to install, so just in case you're wondering, it's all done through an exe that you download. It's all good. It's very easy. I love the attention to detail. We're just going to pause that for a second, just to see how it's sort of scuffed up on the edges and stuff like that. And this is with the settings turned down a notch, and you've got detail absolutely everywhere. It looks fantastic. It really does. So that's good. That's always good. Right, let's drop that for a minute. Should we try and do some HUDless action? I think we might be able to, you know. Providing I know where the 40 board is. We've just gone past it. That's good. So, can accelerate up to 40 and soon. Soon. I'll throw a couple of notches in now. This is based on a career scenario, so I can drive HUDless and see what my score is like at the end of it. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how this goes. If I weren't streaming, could I run these full detail? Possibly not. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. Because it's very resource intensive. It's just because the fact you got 460s running around, and I've added the 313s, plus other bits and bobs. Because obviously being a conventional scenario, there's not exactly any variety in the AI, so I've added it myself. That's fun. It doesn't matter what processing power you've got. It doesn't matter at all. because Train Sim's a 32-bit program. It can only access a certain amount of memory before it crashes. So it doesn't matter. You can have the most powerful computer in the world, and you can still get to, what was it, 3.3 gigs loaded, and then the game crashes. It doesn't make any difference. Did you miss the VEP? VEP. There's not a VEP on the plan for today, I don't think. I'm saving that for now. Alright, speed limit is 75, by the way. It was fun as well because we put the CSR area code number. This scenario's got area codes on the side, so we'll see them. Yeah, this is an edited scenario. Yeah, so that just beeps. That said 71, now says 70, and we can see the board coming up as well. But we can also see that I'm back to speed. There we go. That's it. Speed limit is currently 75. So that's fun. Unless, of course, I've gone past another board already and I've been too busy talking about CSR area codes. So that's fun. I don't think I have. In fact, no, yeah, still 75. That's good. Nice. Should be good, this. Should all be good. So this is mostly going to be, even though I've got the liveries, I'm going to do a mix between, because obviously it's great having the liveries, but if I'm inside the entire time, that's going to be problematic because you can't see them. So I might bring up the HUD every now and then. Top speed of this thing, we're not going to find out today. We'll find out one day. I'm sure we will. Your DSD just scared the crap out of you. It sounds the same. That's fun. I'll try not to do that too much to you, but I think it's not up to me, is it? Right, speed limit's going up to 90. Deactivate the DSD. Yeah, but it's also the AWS. And knowing what my speed limit is, I'd at least have to bring up the F5. It's gone up to 90. I've got time before it goes up to 90. Screenshots must be taken as well, of course. Plenty of screenshots, because this thing looks amazing. I wanted to do this scenario as well, because the DMFLOs with the massive advertising liveries are at the London end. So, get to see those in all their glory, which is nice. That's good. No screenshots equals too professional, too right. The thing that makes it extra challenging as well with this train is when they were built, they built a speed set function, but then when these trains were delivered, it got disconnected. So it doesn't actually work. It physically doesn't work. I think they did that because it's for express service. They didn't want drivers pushing it and not driving the train for half an hour, which is fair enough. I can see why they turned that off, to be perfectly honest. Excellent. Alright, approaching 90. So I think our first stop is Gatwick Airport, East Croydon, Clapham Junction, London Victoria. I think those are our only short stops. That's a wall of text. I don't know if I can read this close to a 90. Don't screen your computer. Southeastern Public Consultation. It says Southeastern Service to Charing Cross and Gillingham via Lewisham and Woolwich will be replaced. Yeah, but it said that's just a consultation. It doesn't necessarily mean it'll actually be done. Because it's a public consultation, they get the public to give their opinions on it. So, there you go. And also, they might use it might be replaced, but it might just go via Bexley Heath or Sidcup instead. Right, can I try Styles with this in a minute? Yep. It's looking all good. Missed the favourite bridge. That's a shame. Not bridge, portal. Have I given my opinion? The opinion's been closed now. It's been closed. So the plan's in place. The public consultation's over. 319. Please don't stay the S place. Those are words I can abide by, I think, if I know what they mean. Look how good that looks. That's it. Portsmouth Direct Line's a bit hit and miss these days. It's a bit old, but it's still all right. It's just it shows its age a lot more than say something like this, London Brighton. This sort of holds up. Did I give my opinion at the time? Nah, I let other people. Oh, please don't say Gillingham via the S place. Oh, Gillingham via Bexley Heath. There you go. How's that? That's better. That's not too bad a journey, actually. Is it? London Brighton is good. Yes, and if you actually, at the time, anyone watching this on YouTube could ignore this, but right now, on the 13th, it doesn't matter the date, go to the Dovetail store, not Steam. There should be a sale on still. I think it ends on the 15th. It said on the little... There's a sale going on at the moment. I think it's still going on. So go to the Dovetail store. You might still have discounts there. So that's fun. Because there's like a January sale thing going on. Sort of a bit unannounced. There's been a couple of posts about it, but there is a sale going on. So go to the Dovetail store. Look for London Brighton. Any luck? It should be like 50% off. So, you know. It is a good route. Lots of stuff for it as well. As in the store in game. No, it's store.dovetailgames.com, I think. I don't know. I've never really used it, but I don't need to use it as such. Dovetail give me stuff anyway. So yeah, I think it's store.dovetailgames.com. You literally, I think you go on there, you sign up, you can buy stuff through there, and when you buy something, you're given a Steam key that you then put into Steam. And if it's cheaper, you know, you found it. Good, nice. Enjoy. Excellent. That's it. Right. Balcombe only has one train per hour on this line. What fun for Balcombe! Sidcup, Charing Cross, Gillingham. Yeah. That's very odd, though, isn't it? It is very odd why it takes so long. I think it's because it goes down along, then back up to Dartford, and then down again. Bexley Heath doesn't take too long. Abbey Wood's the best, providing it doesn't stop at every stop. You know, that's not always fun. Trains in the morning, they do all the stops. Higham, Gravesend, Greenhithe. No. Oh yeah, Greenhithe, Dartford, Slade Green, Edith, Belvedere, Abbey Wood, Plumstead, Woolwich, Charleston, Charlton, Blackheath, Lewisham, London Bridge, London Waterloo, London Charing Cross. What fun that is! I've been on that train before. It used to do all the stops. It used to do Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhithe, Dartford. That's not a fun experience. Just checking that hard. Yeah, it's all going well. Approaching Hayward Heath. Just making sure I'm not stopping at Hayward Heath. I am not, so that is fine. I know where to brake for Hayward Heath. You know, wanted to make sure I didn't have to. Lecky! But Stone Crossing. Oh, I think some stop at Stone Crossing. Some do. Most trains don't. It can depend. I want to take another screenshot. That's what I want to do with my life. Considering this livery just looks so good. Look at that. That's just amazing. That's literally amazing. Master Key Simulations, you're pretty awesome. Nice. Oh, I'd love C2C. That'd be good. Oh yeah, C2C would be fantastic. The LTSR. Give me that any time of day. I got a bit of history with the LTSR. That's always fun. That wasn't a yawn, that was a sharp intake of breath. That it was. Considering how much... Considering this is 460 territory right now, I'm surprised the scenario hasn't crashed yet, which is good. Approaching the best viaduct in the world. Nice. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I haven't said it won't crash, I said it hasn't crashed yet. I've passed 3 bridges. No, not yet. There's 4 tracks through 3 bridges. We're nowhere near 3 bridges yet. There's more than those platforms that we've seen so far. We've been past Haywards Heath. I think Balcombe's next. So that's fun. This is a massive CSR area code, that's for sure. We hit 70 just outside of Brighton. There's also an 80 limit before we get anywhere near 3 bridges. So that's interesting. I'll know when we get there because warnings and such. I hope we get a warning for it anyway. If not, I'm going to be a speedy boy. That's it. Alright. Yeah, Steam in TSW would be cool. I still think they need to perfect diesel first. And electric. It's not quite there, in my opinion. It is, it's mostly, but not fully. But you know, it's promising. The thought of having to warm up a steam engine in real time, that fills me with joy. I'm trying to picture where the 80 limit is. It's not yet, but it's soon. Am I going to the Model Rail exhibition at the Longfield Academy? No, not that I'm aware of. This is the first I've heard of it, so probably not. Probably a bit too late, we'll see. I very much doubt it at this point. Yes, that's very true. Yes, Clag. Could you imagine what steam trains would be like? I think... Oh yeah, that's an 80 board. There was no warning for that. We're going to speed a little bit. Just a little bit, but it's fine. That's some score lost. Ah well. I always forget where that is. Score, what did I lose? I don't know. Enough. And there's our CSR area code change. 65. The speed decreased, not increased. Goes back up to 90 now, doesn't it? But I think the speedball's missing in game. Yeah. Thought so. Thought so. Racing along now. Bit quiet, but I think it's the way it has to be to make the train not absolutely crash. Like the game, actually. 3 bridges. 3 bridges is coming soon. There's 3 bridges. It's just there. 377 sitting at 3 bridges. That was close. We can do this safely without any problems whatsoever. DSD won't go off anytime soon. That's going to be annoying, that double yellow, whilst I'm not in the cab. But there we go. I want to do this HUDless. Glitchy textures, glitchy textures. That's fun. Nice. I approve. I slowed down slightly. Kind of wanted to there. But the signals seem to be okay. We're sort of chasing something now. So that's fun. But we're also on the approach to thingy-me-doobry flip, so it doesn't overly matter. Gatwick Airport. That's the one. Definitely chasing something in. Nice clear day. Next signal is single yellow. I can see the train in front of us. I think it's currently sitting at the Gatwick platforms. So that's fun. On the lookout for Red Hill. You won't see Red Hill. We're going via the quarry lines. We'll be in a tunnel when we go past Red Hill. Alright, it's just coming about 50 miles an hour. He says, knowing the next signal's going to be red. Yeah, there's a train sitting at the platform. That's fun. You're very tired and you've laid down. Oh, that's you screwed. Oh dear. I don't know how I can help. Oh dear. You might just end up falling asleep. Not gonna spad, I know exactly what I'm doing. For example, the platform's now clear. That's it. We will shortly be arriving at Gatwick Airport. I like this era. Total abundance of 700s and 460s, which is just the best thing ever. In train sim anyway, they are literally like the best unit you can get now. Electric unit. Diesel, probably dumper. Oh look! It's the Delta livery! How fun is that? We'll have a look at that in a minute. There it is. Pause break. From Gatwick to the heart of the Big Apple. See? That's the second advertising livery that they held. It's very nice. Alright, this 8-car marker might be a bit desirable, but that's fine. Good. Doors opened. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at Gatwick Airport. I'm going to throw it into neutral so it doesn't shout at me. Here we are. Lovely. I think I saw it in the Emirates livery a lot, but this certainly looks very good. Look at that. The detail on this apple, I think it looks more realistic than most apples do. So that's fun. It's very nice. Doors? Yeah, doors are open. much want to bite the apple. I prefer to drink the apple, to be perfectly honest. I could go some apple juice, actually. Very nice. Catch the fast train to the far east. Watch the AI. Before you do so. There you go. How's that for a shot? Does the train slow down when it gets updates? Probably. That'd be a laugh. That it would. That. Amazing livery. That's it. Still waiting on the game telling me that we're done here. Still hasn't told me. Oh look, we can get both of them in. Both of them in one shot. Good to go. There you go. Right, forwards. Let's go. Just stick a straw in an apple. That's all you gotta do. That's a noisy Airbus A310. Or was it A300? I can never remember. Have a look. Dun, 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 dun. What one did they represent? An A310. There we go. Alright. That's it. Next stop, East Croydon. That's it. Got another 460 approaching. Take screenshots with you. You're waiting for me, aren't you? Haha. Oh, you got to love Airplane Airways. Their reviews are great. Normal livery. I say normal. It's sort of, you know, revised slightly with the blue on the doors and such. That's it. That looks good. That looks good. Ah, shadow. What? Why do shadows have to exist? They make trains look weird. That's it. Ding. Hopefully that's given us plenty of time for that train ahead of us to completely get out our way. Probably not entirely, considering we're not stopping until East Croydon, but then again, it probably isn't either. Alright. From now on, I should exactly know the route. So that's fun. Ding. Yeah, that's good. Oh, busways. Yes, of course. CSR's just changed to area 66. There's the board for it. They're all scenery assets placed by Master Key, which is fun. Except for burger. Oh, enjoy your burgerisms. That's what I say. It's gonna go well, this. Right, just approaching 90 now. Area shed. Yeah, that thing doesn't go beep anymore. It just goes ying 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 ying. That's all it does now. It's the only noise it shall make. I love the amount of camera views are in this thing. Got that one. That one makes sense. Over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here. Which is nice. But you can get really creative, you see. Because if you go over here, and over here, you can sort of get a look at the cab, which is quite nice, in different angles and such. Yeah, you click the camera's clipping through, but you know, it's still pretty cool. Right, get back to the driving position. That's it. That'd be funny in the real world. You just see in the cab a driver just you know, flailing around inside the cab. But does it all work? Well, let's see, shall we? Emergency stop. That works. Make sure I don't speed. There's an 80 coming up. So traction cutout doesn't, because that would be a bit pointless. A lot of these aren't supposed to be touched by the driver, but I can touch vigilance isolation, DSD, AWS, DRA. I can isolate the emergency brake. That's probably a bad idea. So that's good. I'm not going to press every button because I'll break the train, because I can flip like breaker switches and such, which is a bad idea, but we'll have a look at them in a minute. Just this 80. Alright, brake a bit. That's it. Down for 80, nice and on time. Coast a bit more because we're going downhill. Over here you've got the door release, the signal bell, got the close button, got the cab door open and release, which is always fun. Alright, keep going along down here. Take a quick screenshot before we enter the tunnel. Where's the fetch at all the stations? Well, no. That's it. That's the shot I'm looking for. Hi, open the doors. No, I'm not going to open the doors. It won't work anyway. If I open that door, I lose traction. So that's not fun. Right, I'm back up to 90. So over here, I can set and trip the auxiliaries. I can play around with the aircon stable button. Tail light MCB. Good God, this thing's bouncy. Trying to hover over these things is a nightmare. A lot of these you don't need to touch, that's the thing. But anything does, what's that one do? TMS display screen, there you go, so I can flick the thing for that if I wanted to. There's lots to play with in this thing. There really is. And most of them do something as well. But the things you can't touch are things driver absolutely shouldn't touch. That's the thing. A lot of them, the ones you can flick, because you can turn on random faults, I believe, that turn stuff off. Then you've got to try and reset it. Speaking of resetting, there goes the vigilance device. That's fun. Alright, approaching 90 again. I'll take a screenshot here, I think. About there. Do a Star Wars horn. No, I'm going to get out and take screenshots with the other 460. That's what I'm going to be doing. What have I done so far? Many things. I've done quite a bit. I've driven many trains, including 153. And the GT3 and the US ATC S160. So that's fun. Done quite a few things so far. And the 221. See, I use the pause button so I don't drive, do anything bad by accident. Also means I can line the shot up. I like lining the shot up. Oh yeah, gotta love tunnel banter. Bit echoey, it's not too bad. Throw it into notch 3 for a little while. didn't have to be Star Wars. We're in a tunnel. It'd sound all echoey and weird. See, I know what I'm doing. So I would take that screenshot, but there is a severe lack of scenery, so I won't. It's just plain grass. Look boring. I do take photographs, just, you know, casually. I like taking photographs. And over the slow lines. That's it. There you go. Floaty track, old route, that's always a fun thing to do. Right, I can't remember how far away off from East Croydon, not far, not that far. Through what the? What? I reckon this is a scenery problem where I've turned the scenery settings down. That's fun. That's a little bit broken. That used to be a tunnel, but that also used to be terrain. But terrain doesn't seem to want to exist today. That's fun. That must be because I've turned the settings down. It's the only thing I can think of. There we go. We're now in CSR area code 67. So that's fun. It's not supposed to be a. It's not supposed to be a tunnel. That's the thing. It was a tunnel. It's supposed to be a cutting now. I don't know what's going on there though. Must just be a bit finicky. Make sure that TS hasn't crashed and it's just not still running in the background. Check the HUD for East Croydon. Nah, we'll get slowed for 60 first. Pearly. Yeah, we've got to go through all those yet. Here's Pearly, I think. This is Pearly. Yeah, this is Pearly. With some 319 action, which is always good. Scenery density is just so if you turn it down, there's settings against certain assets and stuff, so that when you turn that setting down, it doesn't load in, so it makes the game less resource intensive. But sometimes you get stupid stuff that's like that. Like if you drop the setting down too low, the bridge between the bridge just outside of Swale disappears, which is always fun. Fun. Oh, B77 as well. Very nice. Alright, next is Pearly Oaks. And then fly through South Croydon, stop at East Croydon. Then it all gets a bit slower from there, but it's fine. There's something really not right today. There's something really not right today. Apparently it needs to be said in song form as well. What the? What? This isn't normal. It normally doesn't do that. Why is Odebrecht going off? Probably for the 60 limit. It's not the signal. I'll slow down anyway. In fact, it'll be 70 first, wouldn't it? Then 60. Scenery's just sort of having a bit. TS is just having a bit of a wibbly moment by the looks of things. Probably slowed down a bit too early, but it's fine. That's a 60 board. I'm not going to make that. Darn it. Oh well. I'm not sure London still exists. I'm beginning to have my doubts. I don't know. How far from London? Right here, about 10 miles. What the? I'm going to call it now and say that the lofts aren't working. What? There's supposed to be a wall here. Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be a wall there. And here. You can tell there's supposed to be a wall there. Just seems like certain parts of it just aren't loading today. I mean... Sure, why not? Aww, it was going so well that AI sodded up. I knew TS was trying to mess with me. And,